Madrid isn't just Spain's capital, it's a heartbeat. A city of contrasts, where grand boulevards lead to hidden tapas bars, and mornings start with café con leche and end with late-night vermouth-fueled laughter. While tourists rush to museums and royal buildings, and they should, the genuine spirit of Madrid is found in its daily rhythms: corner cafés, gossip in the mercados, the sound of flamenco booming from an open window, and siesta-paced afternoons beneath the Spanish sun. This 3-day itinerary is your invitation to skip the tourist trail and live like a local. You'll still see a few must-see sights, because they're famous for a reason, but the emphasis will be on secret courtyards, favorite neighborhood restaurants, indie boutiques, and experiences that don't appear on your typical travel blog. This itinerary will immerse you in the leisurely, passionate pace of the Madrileños, whether it's drinking cañas at a hidden cerveceria or shopping for fresh food at a local market. Let's explore the streets, flavors, and soul of Madrid. Breakfast like a Madrileño. Start your day at Café del Arte on Plaza de Cascoro. Locals gather here for a creamy café con leche and a tostada con tomate y jamón, crusty bread with crushed tomatoes, olive oil, and Iberian ham. Take your time. Madrid isn't a city to be rushed. Explore El Rastro. If it's Sunday, you're in luck. El Rastro, Madrid's legendary open-air flea market, spills through the streets of La Latina. Lose yourself among the vintage leather jackets, antique cameras, dusty books, and peculiar curiosities. Be sure to wander the side alleys, where locals bargain for real finds, stroll through La Latina streets, wander Calle Cava Baja, a street lined with some of the best tapas joints in the city. During the day, it's peaceful and charming, ideal for photos, local art, and a glimpse of the classic Castizo Madrid, old-school working-class spirit. Midday Lavapiés and its global soul. Lunch at Mercado de San Fernando. Head to Lavapiés, Madrid's most multicultural neighborhood. At Mercado de San Fernando, you'll find more locals than tourists. Grab a bite from La Saleta, homemade vegan specialties, or Cervezas La Virgen for craft beer lovers. Grab a stool, eat slow, and chat with your neighbor. Chances are they're from somewhere interesting. Wander Lavapiés. This neighborhood pulses with street art and global energy. Visit Esta es una plaza, a hidden community garden where neighbors plant vegetables and host workshops. If you want a cultural fix, check out La Casa Encendida, an alternative cultural center with rotating exhibits, rooftop views, and artsy vibes. Pro tip: bring a reusable bottle. Madrid's public fountains have clean, cold drinking water, a nod to its mountain-fed supply. Afternoon, siesta and sweets. Nap like a local, back to your hotel or Airbnb for a rest. Don't feel guilty, the city slows down after lunch. It's the perfect time to recharge. Sweet break at La Mallorquina. If you want a treat, stop at La Mallorquina near Puerta del Sol for a Napolitana de crema or tarta de Santiago. Grab it to go and find a bench in Plaza Mayor to people watch. Evening, tapas, vermouth, and hidden bars. Tapas crawl along Calle Calatrava. At night, return to La Latina. Start at Itinerary for Basque-inspired pinxos, then hit Taberna Tempranillo, a wine bar known for its romantic lighting and cured meats. Try berberecos, cockles, and sip vermouth like a regular. Pro tip: eat standing up and don't overcommit at one place. Locals hop between bars, ordering a small drink and 1 or 2 bites per spot. Hidden bar alert: end your night at La Venencia, a sherry bar with no phones, no tipping, and serious old-world charm. Hemingway drank here. The bartenders will size you up, be respectful, order a fino, and soak in the atmosphere. Breakfast at Federal Café. Head to Malasaña, Madrid's hipster quarter. Grab a wholesome brunch at Federal Café. Avocado toast, poached eggs, fresh juice, and Wi-Fi if you need to check in. Street art tour, self-guided. Wander the alleyways of Malasaña and discover Madrid's most vibrant murals. Streets like Calle de la Palma and Calle del Pez are open-air galleries. Pop into Swinton Grant Gallery and Bookstore for edgy exhibitions and cool finds. Pro tip: download the Street Art Cities app to find tagged murals and artists in real time. Midday, museums, but make it cool. Lunch at Bodega de la Ardosa. Before the museum, grab a quick bite at Bodega de la Ardosa. This 19th century tavern is known for its tortilla española and vermouth de grifo, on tap. Packed with locals, it's standing room only. Tyson Museum or Museo Sorala. Alternatively, the Tyson Bornemissa offers a curated stroll through centuries of art with fewer crowds. Afternoon, boutique shopping in Chueca. Explore Chueca. Chueca blends elegance and edge. Stop by Mama Framboise for an artisanal pastry break. Local tip: many boutiques close for a siesta between 2:30 and 5 p.m. Plan accordingly. Evening, rooftops and flamenco. Rooftop cocktails at Azadi del Círculo de Bellas Artes. One of the best sunset views in Madrid is here. There's a small entrance fee, but it's worth it for the skyline. Order a gin and tonic and soak in the golden light over Gran Via. Dinner at Casa Lucas or Celso y Manolo. Casa Lucas in La Latina offers refined tapas in a rustic setting. Or try Celso y Manolo in Chueca for an elevated, market-to-table twist on Spanish classics, and with flamenco, skip the big tourist tablaos. For an authentic experience, try Café Ziriab or Casa Patas, if reopened. You'll find intimate performances with soul and fire, often with a mix of local musicians. Breakfast picnic from Pasteleria Mallorca. Grab fresh pastries, cold brew, and jamon bocadillos, then head to El Retiro Park. Rent a rowboat, stroll the Rose Gardens, or people watch near the Crystal Palace. Explore the literary quarter, Barrio de las Letras. Wander the cobbled streets once walked by Cervantes and Lope de Vega. Quotes are engraved into the pavement. Peek into Lope de Vega's house museum for a literary fix. Pro tip: stop by Café del Príncipe for a relaxed coffee with great outdoor seating. Midday, Chamberí and traditional Madrid. Lunch at Mercado de Chamberí. This neighborhood market is less touristy and full of local life. Try El Rincón de Lupe for traditional stews or La Chisperia for creative tapas in a food court-style setting. Visit Andon Zero, a preserved early 20th century metro station, ghostly, nostalgic, and deeply local. It's part museum, part time capsule, and few tourists know it exists. Afternoon, cultural fix or spa escape. Option A, Matadero Madrid, a former slaughterhouse turned arts complex. Check for photography exhibits, independent film screenings, or craft markets. A favorite spot for local creatives. Option B, Hammam al-Andalus, treat yourself to a relaxing Arab bath experience. Local tip: book ahead, especially if it's a weekend. Evening, one last feast and sunset farewell. Dinner at Sasha or La Falda. Sasha is a cult favorite among locals, part bistro, part secret society. Hard to get into, but worth trying. La Falda in Malasaña offers warm ambience and killer dishes without the fuss. Final sunset, Templo de Dibad. Watch the sun dip behind the Sierra de Guadarrama mountains at this Egyptian temple park. It's the most poetic spot in Madrid, beloved by couples, joggers, and street musicians alike. Madrid isn't a city that shouts. It's a city that whispers, through shared tapas, evening breezes, plaza laughing, and the click of shoes on cobblestone. After 3 days of living like a local, you'll realize that the enchantment isn't just in the museums and monuments, but in the little things: the barista who remembers your order, the corner pub where your name is unknown but your grin is recognized, the feeling that, for a brief period, this city was your own. Come back soon. Madrid always leaves the lights on.